Hi ladies, I'm really sorry about this morning. I don't know why Zoom wasn't working very well, but at least like this, you have your workout video. Drag the kids in to do it with you, drag the husband in, and I hope on Monday I will try and reschedule a group virtual training, and let's see how that goes. It's a learning curve. Okay, here's your workout. So we're gonna warm up again, and we're gonna start with the feet just under the shoulders, zipping up the tummy, get everything in a good line. Let's shake out all that stress and make big circles with the shoulders. Remember to think about having the pencil in the front of the shoulder and you're drawing a circle. So you try and connect all the points on the pencil and then change direction. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to just tilt this a little bit this way. There we are. Okay, good. And now we're changing direction. So we're going forward. And then take a breath in, stretch up. Exhale, bring the arms down. So as you take a breath in and stretch up, root the feet down. So it's like you're rooting down with the legs as you're stretching up with the upper body, keeping the tummy engaged. And then exhale, bring the arms down. Let's do a nice lateral stretch. So we stretch the arms up, hold on to the wrist and go to the side, keeping the tummy zipped up and both feet planted firmly on the ground. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale, change sides, lengthening here. Get a good stretch, especially if you're sitting at your computer for a long time, having to telework and tele-school and tele-everything. And inhale up, bring the arms back up, and exhale down. Really nice. Okay, we take our mini squat, our warm-up squat. So keep going. Remember that your warm-up squat is still sitting back like you're in a chair, zipping the tummy up, knees come in line with the ankles, and as you come up, you firm all the muscles up. Remember to not push through. Do not do that. No, no, no. Instead, we take the pelvis in a neutral position. All right, so from here, let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We add a heel raise, so we go down, all the way up, down, all the way up. Squat, heel raise, keep going, squat, heel raise, squat, heel raise. So you don't see my ankles completely, but you can see that they go over the center of the foot and they're not coming to the outside or the inside, okay? So let's take 10, 9, 8, knees stay in line, 7, 6, I'm getting warmed up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going, add your arms, stretch up, sit down, push up with some energy now. Sit and push, sit, push, sit, push. Let's do 10, 9, keep going, 8, my tag is sticking out, keep going, 6, there we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that right foot forward, big lunge forward, push back, alternate. Step forward, push back, okay? Keeping the tummy muscles engaged. Big step out, so your body comes in the center of the legs. In the center of the legs, not forward, okay? Center of the legs. And you push hard on the front leg. So let's do 10 on each leg. Aha. You thought I would only say 5 in total. That's number 3 only. Very good. 4. Get your energy going. 5, push. 6, and push. Very good. 7. Let's lift the arms up on these last few. Reach up. Push, reach, push. 8. 2 more on each leg. Last one. Excellent. All right, and pause. take a little recuperation jog, or marching is also fine if you don't want to jog today, okay? Breathe. We're still warming up. So when I say go, we're going to jog faster and pump the arms like we always do. And go. That's it. Pick your feet up. Pump the arms. Keep going. That's what we're doing. So we want some energy in the arms as well as the legs, okay? No spaghetti arms. Let's see some muscles there. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And recuperate, shake out the shoulders. Now you can have spaghetti arms, just let it go loose. We'll take 2 more like that, and then you should be getting nicely warmed up. And go. Go, 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 go. Pump, 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 pump. Okay, for 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1, and recuperate. Good, you have 1 more like that. Let it go loose. If you want to march, that's fine. Marching is also good. If you're marching and we go faster, pump the arms, okay? And go for the last one. Keep that tummy zipped up. 10, 8, go, 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 come on, energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and recuperate. Very nice. Okay. All right, I'm pretty warmed up. How about you? That's we've been warming up for about 7 minutes, so, well, 6, because I was talking in the beginning, wasn't I? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start standing, and then as you can see, I have my mat. We will be going down on the mat after we do some standing work, especially now that the heart rate is a little bit up. So today I wanted to focus on side lunge. So your side lunge, you're going to step out, push your booty back. Now, look at the knee. I'm going to step back so you can maybe see my foot. There it is. My foot is a little bit outside of the hip. Parallel feet, both of them. And then I push, and I'm going to stand back up. So the knee comes in line with the ankle. Try not to have the knee here or there, okay? We'll take 10 on one side and then switch. So take a big step out and push. That's 1, 2, 3. So all the work is there. 4, 5, 6. Holding onto the tummy still. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to pause here. Pause. And make a small push into that working leg. Okay? Keep going. I'm going to turn to the side. So here, I'm pushing my booty back each time. Knees in line with my ankle, feet parallel. All right, let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push and stand up. Okay, let's go to the other side. I'm just going to move over a little bit in the screen. Zip up the tummy. Big step out, side lunge. Get everything all lined up. Push hard on that leg and come back to standing. We'll do a few just to get it going. And now, let's take our 10. That's it, and push. So each time you push back to standing, try to be balanced, okay? So if I needed to stay on that, it's your left leg, I would be able to stay there, okay? So that's what your goal is. Right leg is working. I've lost count, of course, because I was talking. Let's do 5, 4, that's it, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Now we pause. We take it out and you pause. Booty back, tummy zipped up, knee over the foot. And we press, press. The other side is doing nothing. It's just there. And now we do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and push. And stand back up. Good. Shake the legs out. Okay? Next, we're going to be staying low down in our squat and changing the position a little bit. So let's start with that squat we do in the warm-up here. Okay, getting everything working well, remembering to engage these muscles here and not rely only on the quadriceps. So you push the hips back, engage all the muscles really well. From here, take a big step forward with the right leg, and you're in a lunge. Instead of coming up, stay low, push back, and squat. Working on my left. Lunge onto the right. Push. Low, squat. I'm never really standing up. And push. Low, squat. And push. Low, squat. Let's take 2 more. And push. Low, squat. 1 more. And push. Low, squat. Try not to stand up. Take it on the other side. Lunge, push, and squat. Now, for those of you with those knee problems, modify this so you're not going so deep in the squat, and really work on keeping those gluteal muscles working, okay? That's it. Last 2. And push, and squat. 1 more. And push, and squat. And then we'll stand up. Shake it out. We should feel the muscles getting fired up. Let's take the legs a little bit wider. Remember, watch the knees. Don't let them do this. Open them so that when you squat down, we are at knees over the ankles. And I just realized why you don't see my feet. You're seeing the book that it's on. So keep that position for a second. Keep that. I'm going to try and bring you a little more forward. Aha. Okay. Here we are. Keeping this position. Okay, zip up that tummy. Let's take a pulse. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Step in with the left leg and pulse. Oh, that was your right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step in with your left and 1, 2. Now you can feel it. Quads are definitely working, no worries. Still remember to feel it in your glutes. 4, 2, 1. Step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step in. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stand up tall and relax. Okay? Shake out the legs. Good. We're going to take just one more thing standing up. Then when we go down on the floor, we're going to do some legs, some core, including your back and some arms. Okay? All right. Last thing here, we're going to take the feet again under the hips like our warm-up squat. Push the tops of the thighs back. Zip up your tummy. Shoulders come onto your back. Bend the knees. Okay? Let's do this where we place the hands, push into your hands, feel the muscles here, push into the hands, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now don't let go of that, but stand up. All right, let's take it back down. Push into the hands. Now, I self-corrected on the first one. I don't know if you noticed, but when I did my first one and I pushed into the hands, my knee came out. We don't want that. We keep it, it's an isometric, so I push in, the legs push out, but there's no movement. And like that, then you really fire up the muscles across the glutes and in this outer glute area. Okay, now we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that. Stand up tall. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Sit back down just as deep as you can go today. And push for 10, 9, 8, 7. Smile. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that. Stand up. One more time. Take it down. And push. Really push. Come on. For 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now don't stand up. Keep that. Lengthen the arms. Don't let the muscles go. Reach up. Try and reach up with your chest. Pull the tummy in. Breathe. Smile. And then stand all the way up. And now you can relax. Good. Shake out the legs. Okay, so we're going to go down onto the floor. Take your mat, take a drink if you have it. You should have your water, of course. All right. And I'm gonna probably have to play around a little bit about where the video is. So this is your moment of pause. Okay, I'm gonna take the video a little bit lower. Smile, everybody. Isn't this fun? Okay, that should do it. Okay, super. So we are on there. Good. Okay, let me bring it forward again. There you go. Had a nice little pause, and now we're ready to go. So we're gonna rest the legs. Time to do our push-ups. Yay! So let's do 10 good ones. Your goal is to only go down as far as you can. We are going to do 3 sets today, but we will alternate them with another group of exercises so the arms can rest. So each time your goal is to go down as far as you can, but keeping your good position. Don't sacrifice position to go further. And I get to tuck in a little bit here so you can see my tummy. Yay. So remember that your position is going to be hands a little bit wider. So my hands actually are coming thumb on, fingers off the mat. All right? Depends on how wide your mat is, but for me that seems to work well. They're wider than the shoulders, but in line more or less with the top of the chest. Okay? My legs are going to be on the knees, but forward so there's no pressure on the knee. And then I pull up with the tummy, and I'm going to keep that position. So when I come down, my hips stay up. I'm not coming down with this. Okay, I'm going to keep the hips lifted with the abdominal muscles. All right? So keeping that, you go down just as far as you can while breathing. Ready? Good position. Pull up in your abs. Here we go. Let's do 10. 10, 9. Now as you notice, I brought my head in line with my spine so that I'm not looking at the camera, but looking more or less 45 degrees in front of me. So you don't want to put extra pressure in the neck. I think there's 5 more. 5, 4, keep the tummy in. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. And then we can sit back and relax and stretch and breathe. So while you're stretching in this position, think of really sitting down on your feet while the arms come forward, and then just relax your head. And to get a bit of an extra stretch, you're going to place the hands on the mat and push away from your body. So you're lengthening even a little bit more. Push away from your body. And that feels really good there in the lower back. Now we'll take the hands to your right, so you just walk them over, and again, push away. So you're getting a nice long stretch here. You can experiment with breathing more into this left side. Take one more good breath. And then we'll gently walk over to the left, lengthening the right. And breathe into your right side, just to open a bit more, stretch a bit more. Of course, my cat wants to come in because the door is closed. Okay, and then let's slide up and come to a sitting position. Okay, so before we do our push-ups again, let's rest the arms and do a core exercise. So to rest them completely, I'm going to lay on my back. We will do some planks and things on the arms, but let's just give them a little bit of a break. And let's come onto your back. I'm going to turn the mat like this, actually, so that you can see my body. All right, so we're going to do the one first that will help loosen up the lumbar a bit. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like and then we can do it together. So we've done this before. The feet under the knees, zip up the tummy, take a breath in, lengthen the back so you get more curve, and then as I exhale, I push the tummy in, pushing the back into the mat. My hands come forward, but I try not to bring the shoulders forward. You see that? Keep the shoulders on the mat, okay? So let's do that. Inhale and exhale. So I'm going to go ahead and do them, but you can do them in your own breathing rhythm, okay? It's more important that you match your movement to your breath and really focus on contracting the abdominals here, keeping the shoulders back and contracting, and then lengthening the spine. That's the most important, so we don't really have to do it at the same time, okay? So after you do your 10, if I'm not finished, just take a pause, okay? So we'll do it 10 times. Another thing to be aware of, which I just corrected on myself, is also to not let the chin come too far down. We want the cervical vertebrae, that's the neck, to lengthen, but we don't want to flatten it. So if you feel that you, especially here when you contract, if you're also doing that with your head and giving a nice little double chin there, we don't want that. On the other hand, let me move there. On the other hand, you also don't want to be there. So not here and not here. Somewhere in between. And how you know that it's in between is you should feel just the back of the head pressing into the floor the whole time. Okay? I'm going to do just a few more. There'll be 2 more for me. And the last one. And then you're going to be ready to do your push-ups again. Aren't you happy about that? Good. And relax. That should feel really good in your back. And you've started to fire up the core a bit more. All right, turn over. Let's do our push-ups. Are you ready? Pull the tummy in. That's it. Keep it nice and firm. Roll the shoulders on your back. And we try and go chest to the floor for 10. And smile, 9, and breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Perfect. Sit back and give yourself a stretch. You do this one again. Ah, that's good. Relax the head. You can even shake it round if you're feeling a bit tense. And then this time, take your right arm and lengthen the right, look under the right arm. So my left arm is relaxed. I'm going to feel that lengthen a bit more down my right side. And then when you're ready, change and do that on the other side. And then bring it back to the center, roll up, and again turn onto your back. Let's do 10 more of the pelvic tilts with breath. Okay, again in your own rhythm. And really try to lengthen even more as much as you can, and contract the abdominals even more. Okay, so get started. You can also pause at the top of the inhale and exhale, which usually starts to happen naturally. I have 2 more. To remind myself to keep the shoulders back and the chin in a neutral position. So remember to remind yourself of those things as well. Okay, finish your last exhale. Contract, contract, firm bellies, and then relax. Very nice. Last set of push-ups. I know you can't wait. You were hoping that I wouldn't forget, weren't you? So I didn't forget. Let's do them. And remember, your goal is just to come down as far as you can with really, really good form. Okay, the last set is going to be the hardest. Let's see how we go. Pull that tummy in, roll the shoulders back, and inhale. Exhale. You can also move with your breath. It will help you a little bit to exhale as you push. I think that's 5. We're already halfway. 6. With a smile. 7. Push into the floor. Come on, you can do it. Push, 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 push. 8. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, push. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, push. Really nice. And sit back on your feet. And we give ourselves this lovely little stretch again. Relax the head and neck. Allow all the muscles to just relax. You can also now soften the elbows on the ground and just let the arms give into the floor and relax. Okay, super. Let's again rest the arms, and then we're gonna do something different for the legs. So last week we did our leg lifts for the abductors and adductors. But today, we're going to switch things up a little bit. I think this is one that you guys have never done before. Yay! It's like a plie, but we're doing it on our back. So it's important that you try to engage the muscles by pushing the soles of the feet together. Okay? So we're going to lay down onto your backs. That should be good there. You don't really need to see my whole head. Bring the feet up, and I'm putting the soles of the feet together, okay? Like that. There we are. All right. So I'm going to try to push the soles of my feet together. That's going to make your knees come out like a frog. Push, and you can already feel the muscles get fired up. From here, we bend the knees so the feet come towards the pelvis. They're not here, okay? My tummy is, the legs are over my hips. My tummy is engaged, the abdominals are engaged, but I'm not having to hold the legs like I would if they were there. So they're over the hips, feet come into the pelvis. I'm pushing and extend. Now the legs don't have to go straight. If you can, that's fine. If you can't, that's just a matter because the hamstrings are a bit tight. So that's not the most important thing. What's most important is that you're pushing the feet together and keeping that pressure as the knees open. It's the opening and closing of the knees that I want you to focus on more. Okay, so every time that you close or straighten the legs and close the knees, you are thinking of hugging the legs together. So the muscles are pulling the legs together each time. Keep them in this externally rotated position, and you should start to feel that a bit more, okay? So we're going to take 10, 9, arms can be wherever you'd like, 8, 7, 6, 5. I can tell I haven't done these in a while. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pause here. Make a little press. Press. Knees are opening out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then relax. Relax and just pull the knees into the chest. Okay, so for this one, since we were working here, you're going to pull the knees to the chest and then gently open the legs outside of the hips. You get a stretch, and then if you can, gently pull towards the chest. You can rock back and forth if you would like. Just do what feels good. We will repeat that, but first we're going to do something else to give that a little bit of a rest. Okay, very good. So another one for the core. We're going to now do this one where it's an isometric for the core. So we're going to use the abdominals to lift. So you see that I contracted, contract, and lift. Take your right leg over the left. Left arm goes on the knee. Right arm goes on top. I'm going to push away without lifting. So I just push the legs away, and there's a bit more space here. And then using the abdominals, pull the knees into your hands. Okay, hold and keep breathing. Again, remember, the chin needs to be in neutral, and you want to feel that you're pulling from both sides, not one side stronger than the other. Now pull for 10, 9, it's a dizzy, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And breathe and stretch. Give yourself a nice stretch. As I'm stretching, I'm now just rocking the legs back and forth, shaking the knees a little bit, loosening everything up, get a good stretch. Okay, let's take this one again. Frog feet, frog legs. Press the feet together. Let's start with them up. Push the soles of the feet together. Bend, open those knees, and press. And press. Okay, we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have to do the 10 small ones. Hold it here. Still pushing the feet together. Push in, 2, 3. Knees are coming out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Maybe it's because I went running yesterday, but those are killing me. I hope you're feeling it too. You better let me know if you don't feel those as much as I feel them, because I'm feeling it a lot. Okay, let's take the isometric again. Contract, lift, right over left. Left arm, right arm, pull. You know the routine. Do your little body check. Pull evenly from both sides. Breathe, pull harder. For 10, you can do it. Come on, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give yourself a quick little stretch. And we go to the other side. Always start with contracting the abdominals before you lift the legs. Other side, other arms, shoulders back. Pull, pulling from both sides. Can you pull harder? This is your last time you have to do this today. Can you pull harder? Although it's a video, you can keep watching it and keep doing it over and over again. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, pull harder. 5, breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give yourself a stretch. Super. Okay, I think we're ready to work our triceps. There they are. I hope you're getting a laugh out of this as well. We all need a good laugh these days. So, let it all out. Okay, for our triceps, we're going to take that modified tricep push-up, but all the way flat on the tummy. So I'm going to show you first, okay? We've done it before, but just as a reminder, we're going to lay all the way down, and the tops of my feet are on the floor. You can't see them, but I want you to press also with the tops of your feet, toes down into the floor. That's going to help you to engage the lower body while we focus on the upper body. Otherwise, we tend to forget, and then you don't lengthen through the lower back. So it's also important that we lengthen through the lower back. All right, so the hands are going to come here, not under the shoulders. Let's bring them back. Okay, it's really important that you roll the shoulders on the back and keeping the elbows close to you, press up only as far as you can. So it doesn't have to be all the way up. It can also just be here or even here. But if you notice, I'm not having the shoulders forward. The shoulders are back and my elbows are next to me. They're not out like chicken wings. Those are the points. The last one is your head. I'm looking at the video, but your head, again, needs to be in a neutral position. So not up here. Okay? Let's do it. And also I'm pushing hard with the palm of my hand. Less with the fingers, but try and have those fingers on the ground as well. Okay, here we go. So, pull the shoulders back, push into the tops of the feet, lengthen the lower back, elbows next to the body, and we push up and down. Keep the shoulders back. Only go up as much as it feels comfortable for you today. Where are your feet? Are you pushing into the ground with the feet? Pull the elbows into your body. Don't let them come out like chicken wings. And now I'll count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did you see that? My elbows started coming way out. That's crazy. And just relax. Relax the head down and let go. Okay, with this one, we're going to do 2 sets straight away, and then you're done with it, okay? So, one more set. Do all your body check. Shoulders back, tummy in, press the tops of the feet in. Here we go. Push, and push, and push. You should be feeling the backs of the arms. Head in line for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. And relax the arms. Very good. Okay, let the arms relax completely. From here, we'll do our back exercise. So we're going to do the one that's a bit like swimming. Well, like, yeah, kind of. I'll show you first. Let's have the arms like goalposts. Do a back extension. So you lift up just as much as you can. This is as far as I can go today. Head in line. Stretch the arms out into Superman. Now you can see with Superman, my head is between my arms, not here. So I'm still looking at the floor. Pull the elbows onto your back. Really pull as if you're pulling onto 2 elastics, okay? So pretend like you have to pull something to you to really engage the muscles instead of just moving your arms, okay? And you can breathe, push again into the tops of the feet. Here we go. And pull 1. Keep breathing. 2. Really pull those elbows onto the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 3 more. 8, 9, and 10. And rest. And just relax everything for a few seconds. Okay, with that one as well, we're just going to do 2 sets in a row. And then you can go, check, done with that one. All right? So here we go. Push the tops of the feet in. Arms start at goalposts. Lift up as much as you can, head in line. Extend the arms into Superman. Pull the elbows on your back. You will feel your gluteals holding you, which is totally fine, but don't clench them. Just keep pushing into the tops of the feet. Okay, and now we do 10, 9, pull, 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 8, 7, 6, 5. Are you pulling against something? Come on, pull it towards you. 4. Another good way to do this is with a chair, actually. I'll have to show you next time. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Very nice. Shake the legs out. Okay. Turn back onto your back. And let's give that lower back a bit of a stretch. First, just this, moving the hips around, lengthen everything up. And then bring the arms to the side, bend the knees, and gently bring the legs side to side. Think windshield wipers on your car. These are called windshield wipers in the yoga world. We do them all the time. Very good. And that should already be loosening up if the lower back got a bit tense. And now we're going to take it here and hold on to the back of the legs. Gently pull the knees into the chest. And again, you can rock back and forth. And then this puts us in a great position for our alternating crunches, which I very much like to do. It really works the entire abdominal, the rectus abdominis and the transverse abdominis is doing all of it all at once, which is good. We haven't done much for our obliques today, but maybe I'll hold that one off for Monday or next Thursday, okay? So with this one, what we're gonna do is start with the legs up, hands behind the head, and make sure you relax the head in your hands. No tension in your neck. You have to keep reminding yourself, relax, relax, relax. Your head is heavy. Your neck will want to hold it up. Okay, we're gonna start with our normal crunch and breathe. Make sure you're not pulling with the neck. And I'm not pulling with the arms. Everything is coming from here, all right? And here, we'll do another 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold. Now, you can keep both hands there, no problem. I'm just showing you. We're gonna pull with the abdominals. The knees come towards the chest. Not very much happens here. It's just a small movement. That's it. That's it. When I really just pull and I'm not using the legs, it's a very small movement. Of course, we can do all this, but if you notice, there's a lot of momentum. So I'm just gonna not do the legs at all. Pull with the lower half, okay? So keep going, keep breathing. And let's take 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. And now the upper half. So my lower half, I want you to keep that engaged, holding the legs in place now. Keep breathing. And let's take another 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Second set here. Pull and pull and pull. Relax your head. 3, 4. We're going to do another set. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Don't relax. Here we go. Last set. 10 crunches. 1. Don't count the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. And the last set here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're almost there. 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and hold, hold, hold. Crunch up a little more if you can. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And stretch. Okay, we're about ready to finish up. I'm going to save my bum exercise and the obliques for our next time. either hopefully when we are all together and having a good laugh together, either virtually or in person, or through the next video, okay? So what we're gonna do to finish is a little bit more on the core, some planks, and then a nice relaxing stretch, okay? So roll over on the hands and knees. And we're gonna start with the ones on the hands and knees. Okay, so it's really important that you firm the core. Okay, so I'm not gonna relax and just hang out. I'm pulling up and getting more of a tabletop position in the back. My wrist is lined up with the outer edge of the shoulder. My hands are open and spread and pressing into the floor. My feet are actually like this because we're going to be going into our plank. Okay? So, getting into good position, the knees under the hips, firming up so your back is a tabletop. We're going to experiment just with a few things so that you can really start firing up the muscles and getting in touch with them. So first what we're going to do is press into the hands, and I want you to notice where the crease of your elbow is. So it should be facing the inside and not out here somewhere. Okay, that's hyperextending. So we're going to keep the elbow here and fire up the triceps. Okay, so from there, push into your little finger. See how when you push into the little finger, we can feel it more there. So keep that. All right, and now push into the feet, and that will firm up your legs. Okay, good. Keep that too. Firm up your belly, lift up the knees. Hold and breathe. As you're holding the knees up just a few, look at that, it's like, I don't know, a few inches off the ground, maybe 2. I'm really bad at judging those things. Hold and breathe, and then bring it down. Now you should feel that immediately. If you don't, send me a text message. Maybe you can take a picture of yourself doing it and we can evaluate that. Okay, ready? Firm up the belly, lift the knees, breathe, hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, okay? Relax for a second. Now firm the belly again, tabletop, lift up your right arm and turn the thumb up. Thumb up, lift. Crease of the other elbow to the center. Don't let it pop out. Okay? Lift that right arm. Firm the belly. I can really feel the core firing up to help keep me balanced. Right? Because now I only have 3 points on the ground. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Don't relax, but bring the arm down and switch. Lift the other arm, thumb up, lift, head stays in line. I'm not looking up, head in line. Firm the core. Feel how it has to find balance again. And hold for 10, 9, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Don't relax. Lift the knees up. If you've relaxed, it's really okay. Just meet me back here when you're ready. Okay? From here, keeping the core engaged, stretch the legs out. I'm in basically a good push-up position. Do not relax that belly. Breathe, and then bring in one arm down, and bring the other arm down. And we're in our forearm plank. Yay! Extend through the head, extend through the heels of the feet. Pull up with the belly. Push into the ground with the arms. The arms are strong. Last point is we do this isometric of pulling the elbow towards your belly, and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And give yourself a nice stretch and relax. Okay, keep relaxing. We're going to do that plank again. This time we will just go from the 4s, lifting the knees up, stretching them out, and down to the forearm plank, okay? One more time, and then you're ready for your stretch. You can do it. It's great, and you are going to feel so much better after you do all of this. All right, here we go. So we start on the hands and knees. You know all the little checks, right? Get everything all checked. Pull up, lift the knees, hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Keep it. Stretch the legs out. Good. Make a pause there to feel solid and strong. Keep breathing. Keep the core engaged. Come down to the elbows. Forearm plank. Make any little adjustments. I think I came too much forward. Okay, pause. Breathe. Really feel that you're pushing up with your belly. Now try to be as still as you possibly can. Breathe and be still while you really keep the core working. Last element, pull the elbows towards you, but don't do that. Pull the elbows towards you. Keep breathing. And relax. Well done, everybody. Sit back and stretch. You deserve it. Very nice. Okay, let's do a quick stretch. We're going to stretch just the big main things, and then you can relax a bit more on your own. Take that time just to give yourself a little moment of peace and breathe, recenter, and know that when you take this little bit of time for yourself, my hair is all over, when you take this little bit of time for yourself, it's really best for you and for everybody, right? Okay, let's lay down on your back. And we're going to start with the arms out to the side. And we'll start with this number 4 stretch. So remember what we've been talking about by keeping the hips straight. So my hips are very tight. I'm going to keep the foot on the ground and just push away with the knee, trying to feel that my hips stay straight, which is quite difficult for me actually. That's more straight for me. So I'm stretching here. If you want to make it bigger, if you're more flexible, which I know Isabel especially, you're going to lift up and bring it here, still pushing into the middle, still trying to open the knee. Okay, so let's just pause, do whichever level you prefer, and breathe. Okay, and then from here, bring the arms out to the side, and you're going to let the legs fall towards the knee that's up today. Sometimes we go the other way. So like this, the weight of your leg is going to help you to stretch further. Opposite shoulder stays on the ground, and now you're going to try and push that hip towards the knee and the shoulder on the ground. So you're going to lengthen more. Good. Isabel, you follow your instructions on these. Okay. All right, now use the muscles of the hip to push down. The legs come up and we'll change sides. So we start with number 4, like that. It's always a good one to stretch out here, especially again if you've been sitting a lot. As everyone is having to do all this homework, I'm afraid we might even be sitting more at the desk. I don't know. Maybe it's easier because you can get up in between things that you have to do and do other stuff in the house, but these are interesting times to say the least, huh? Okay, arms out to the side, the legs fall towards the leg that's up. I always have to make a little hip adjustment there. Shoulder stays on the ground, and now I'm going to try and push this hip towards the knee. See how that lengthens? And then the ribs up towards the shoulder. So I'm going to get more space here, which feels really good. It's also getting a nice pectoral stretch. And then push the hip down, knees come back up. Okay? Let's take one leg up for the hamstring. Yikes. Point and flex the foot. That just helps loosen things up. Your leg might be straighter than mine. That's fine. It might be more bent. That's also fine. Just stretch it up as much as you can, keeping the hip on the ground. And now flex and hold. Try to lengthen a bit more. Lengthen all the way up through the heel and the hip. The rest of the body can just stay on the ground. In other words, I don't want you to get all twisted up. Let's just stay here, but stretch long through the whole leg. And then relax, and we'll change legs. Oh, yeah. Point and flex. There we go. Okay, flex and hold. Stretch longer. All the way through. Breathe. If you have a belt or a strap at home, we can also do it like that, which is really nice. Maybe if we keep having to do these home ones, I'll introduce some things. I'll find out what you guys have at home, okay? You can also use a ball, like a normal ball that you use out in the garden. That would help us as well. Okay, and then relax. Let's roll onto the hands and knees and just push yourself up. We're going to do a butterfly stretch since we did a bit for here. This is another one of my doozies that I'm not very good at, so I think most of you will be better than me. Anyway, our goal is to not be rounded, so you need to try and sit up on the sitting bones. You can even do what I just did. You just lift a little bit so you feel that you're sitting up, so the back is more straight. Bring the feet together and the knees out like a butterfly. Elbows can go on the knees, and then I'm just trying to press down a little bit and lean a little bit forward. Okay, hold and breathe. I can hear a bike approaching outside of our fitness room. I do believe that's my signal. But that's okay, we've done a good hour, so hope you guys will feel really good after this, okay? So just pause and breathe there. Release once, stretch again. Super. And then relax. Come onto the hands and knees. We'll do just a few cats and cows in this one. Inhale and exhale. Do one more. Good, okay. Let's, to stand up, let's go ahead and come to the feet here. Okay, so all I did was step forward. Bend your knees. Okay, that's totally fine. The goal now is to relax the head and shoulders. You might feel a bit of a stretch here. If you can keep the body here and straighten the legs, do that. But as you see, look, I came away. So I'm going to bend my knees and keep my body on the legs. And then from here, I'm going to put the hands on the shins, make my back like a tabletop. Remember these muscles that we got in touch with? Feel them. Put the hands on the hips, push into the feet, and hands straight up so you can feel your spine get nice and long. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale out all that stress. Super. All right, thanks a lot, ladies. Enjoy. Send me any comments, questions, feedback, all that good stuff.